good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, bro. It's your boy Dev. Now, I wanted to make this video especially for, the ones who are going on a journey, some who are, just starting out, some who, may have some struggle or trouble. But look, I'm gonna tell y'all, because I can only tell y'all from, what I've, gone through, just through my, my journey, So, one thing that I know during my journey that was so significant, to me was shadow work. Now, I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm good. I don't need it." Certain people, got to get took into a certain extent just to actually sit down and settle themselves to a certain point where, you know what, I'm gonna go within. I'm gonna start doing the things I need to do and go on from there. So look, shadow work improves you in all different type of levels that you didn't even know, or different abilities that you didn't even know that you had, strength wise, emotion wise, physical. Like it's something about it that pushes you to a limit where you could be on your own and strive at your very best just because you worked on certain aspects of yourself that you didn't even know that you could do. You know what I mean? So shadow work helps provide to get those extra emotions out, those extra traumas out, those extra, things that made you feel the way you feel, or however you want to develop who you are even better as a person. It pushes you there to make you better of a person. So going through my journey, man, I was alone. I got pushed to a certain extent where I had no other choice but to go within and start doing shadow work, because I'm not perfect. I wasn't perfect, even though those, any past traumas or whatever went through is cool. Like I said in like my previous videos, man, we don't take losses, man. We take lessons and we learn and we grow from them. So this was a perfect time for me to develop. Once I got the separation and loneliness by myself, I had no other choice but to work what I needed to work on just to become a better person of, me. I had to grow myself. So in order to do that, you have to go within and do the shadow work, y'all. It'll bring the best of light out of you. It'll bring out the best abilities out of you. Things that you didn't even know that you could do. Things that you didn't even know that you had the strength to do. So once you start coping with yourself, coping with the things that you needed, like say for example, like with me, man, like one thing that I really settled down, because I'm on semen retention. Bro, I used to masturbate like, bro, crazy. I'm keeping it real over riches here, bro. That was one of my problems. I used to really be on that corn. Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. Yeah, bro, I used to, but nah, man, that shit is not healthy. It's not. And I've been on retention for a minute now, y'all. So that was one of the things I needed to work on. Also, anger. Anger is another huge part that plays a huge role in a lot. Controlling your mental emotions, controlling how you react, controlling what you say and how you say it and how you deliver the message. Those things count. Those count, even when you're having a simple conversation just with people in general. So that's another thing. Just work on the things that you may need to work on. You can even ask someone in your family or a friend just to say, yo, bro, like, is there something, or sis, is there something I need to do to work on? Is there something that you don't, like? And you got to keep it 100 with yourself also. You got to keep it 100 with yourself. That's the only way, that you actually going to make it a good progress of building who you are. Because if you don't, it's like you're just going to keep repeating or slacking in areas that you should have been working on. And it'll follow up with you, So this is one of the things that, people need, that shadow work. It's a development process. Like you need it. One way or another. Yo, I didn't even think, I'm going to go through whatever I got to go through and just keep doing the same old BS. Nah, man. It don't work like that. It don't. I got to keep it on. I got to keep it 100 with y'all, man. Like, Shadow work is the key. Even when you're trying to be your best self. Most important, when you're trying to be the best person that you can be. So look, like, you have to. And it's gonna be tough. Like, it's gonna be hard, man. Like, I can't, bro. It's gonna be a little bit difficult because this is you. You're facing yourself. You're facing your insecurities. You're facing the real you. There's no hiding when you by yourself. Because when you're alone, you determine what's wrong, why this is this way, why am I feeling this way. So you got to work on those certain areas of yourself to be to progress those things. Take it in, take it in, go within, and then once you start building on the inside, bro, your outside world is going to be amazing. Amazing. You will feel so much peace. You will feel the glow. You will feel that energy going through you, bro. If you just take those simple little steps of just working on yourself gradually, and building, knowing that you're good on your own, and you constantly just getting it. And you like, dang, I could really do this. Then you start tapping into yourself. And then it's like, yo, bro, you probably ain't even gonna need nobody, big dog. You probably ain't even gonna need anyone but yourself. And that's what it does. It pushes you to a point where all you need is yourself. Bruh, and it be like that. So it could be at times be lonely, but once you get your guides, once you start talking to the ancestors, once you start connecting with your higher self, once you start being able to feel comfortable and start picking up different signs, symbols or numbers, once you start picking up these things when you by yourself, you will start to feel it more and be more motivated, and you start understanding more. That's when it hits you like, wow, I'm on the right path. I'm doing it. This is it. I'm serving what I need to be doing at these times. And when you start getting more comfortable, you start to embrace that new you. No matter how you develop it, but gradually. And you start to develop new abilities, new thoughts, no negative habits. Nothing that was in the past that is gonna, make you feel any type of way. You're developing a new you. You're developing a new being, yourself. This is you. This is like your goal. This is like your desire to do, Like, and it's all you. No one else is helping you but yourself. That's the beauty of it. Because you put in the work. You put in the work to be the best version of yourself. And that's how it feels the best. Because nobody can't tell you how. You just got to feel the experience, go within, and work on that. Shadow work is a beauty. You got to learn from it firsthand. If you just out and about and, and you don't settle yourself, you don't settle your mind, or even if you get pushed to a certain extent to do that, because I was latched. So I was always focused on something else, other than myself. And I never focused on myself. Never. I was always doing something outside of myself to get some type of pleasure, some type of attention, emotion, and feeling. Bro, once you settle and face that's within that spirit, that guide, bro, it's a whole different world. You see things differently than what it is. You start to pick up on certain things differently. Then when you start to pick up on different, say like you into books, knowledge and stuff like that, you start to pick it up more. You start to read, understand, know what things are about. that's when it hits you, like, and it's amazing. It's beautiful once you dig into it, man. So yeah, if you are on this path, you are on your purpose. If you this motivation of being alone, it ain't, bro. This is that mental tough strength. That's what that is. And I could say, bro, a lot of people hate that. They hate to face they self, that real self, not this old material bullshit, that fake shit. Take off the mask. Take that shit off. Face you. We been there. We all been there. We know how that feeling is. Face that real you. Face yourself. Then everything else will go as planned. But if you just on that mental, you could be 28 and have emotions of a 3-year-old. 50, have emotions of a 10-year-old. How things tick you off. Like emotionally, you could be 1. You feel me? Like, how strong are you mentally, emotionally? How strong? No, like I said, no harm, no foul. You know? So yeah. Anything to help you, motivate you to be the best version of yourself, shadow work is the key. Shadow work gonna do it, man. I'm telling you, it happened to me. Bro, go within. Focus on yourself, man. Shadow work is the beauty, man. Have that confidence that you know you're gonna be the best version of yourself coming out of this. Be motivated, be mindful. You know, be aware. Understand. And you'll be straight, man. If y'all like this video, man, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, man. It's your boy Dev. And I'm out, y'all. See y'all, man.